Hey, TikTok. This is for TikTok, but I'm also going to share it later on YouTube and then share it on Facebook. I would share it on Instagram, but I don't know how to make videos longer than a minute. I got to figure that out because I got over 200 and something new followers on Instagram. We're going to go into the thousands. Yes, we is, because I prayed. But I'm basically making this for TikTok, but so YouTube and Facebook can hear it. I'm revamping my TikTok. Well, not really. I mean, my TikTok. Okay, let's start over. I don't do personal phone calls. I'm going to start doing my coaching again on Patreon next month. I'm going to set it up this month. It's going to be for 10 minutes, $60. I'm pretty, reasonable for 10 minutes. Some people charge you $150 for 10 minutes. I've gone through that, right, with other people. But I don't do personal calls. Y'all don't be asking TD Jakes and all of them for personal calls. So why are you asking me for personal calls? I can't do personal calls. I used to do personal calls a long time ago and got attacked so much by witches and people. So God deemed me not to do personal calls. So I don't do personal calls. And just because you tithe and sow does not mean I have to talk to you on the phone. When you tithe and sow, you should be doing that from your heart. You should not be looking for anything from me. You should be looking for something from God. So now this TikTok, y'all know I do personal prophecies, prayers, and dream interpretation, and teaching as I go. So if anybody wants to talk to me, this is the platform you need to follow me on, which is TikTok. You don't have to follow anybody else if you don't want to. You could just follow me. Some people on Facebook just follow me, and I plan on doing my TikToks like I normally do, like sometime Wednesday nights, sometime Friday nights, and sometimes Saturday nights or Sunday nights. It's like I'm not going to pick a particular day because of my lifestyle, but it will be either a Wednesday night, a Friday night, a Saturday night, or Sunday night. And sometimes I come on twice. If I come on Wednesday night, I may come back on Friday night. Saturdays, I mostly come on kind of early, like between 2 and 5. And Sundays, the same thing. But you are guaranteed to see me at least once or twice a week on here. And I spend 2.5 hours on here. And if you have 1,000 followers or more, then TikTok will allow you to talk to me one-on-one. But if you don't, you can always comment in the comments your name and what it is you need me to do, and I respond. I even comment back to people. So this is the platform that God purposely gave me so I can engage with the people one-on-one. Also, Facebook. That's all I do. I mean, I used to teach on Facebook for 2-3 hours, but now when I go on Facebook, I click the person's face and invite them, and if they want to come up, they really get to talk to me. See, on TikTok, you talk to me, but you don't you see me, but I don't see you. I see like your face. But if you want to come on the TikTok where everybody can see you, you can do that. You can do that. Now on Facebook, when I talk to people, I just push the button on their face. And if they want to be invited, they come up and I get to see them and talk to them and interact to them. But if they don't want to, they don't have to. They could just leave it in the comments, right? So TikTok and Facebook are the places where you would get to talk to me one-on-one. And you would get prayer, prophetic word if God has something for you, dream interpretation. You can ask me whatever you want as long as it's biblical. And or anything about your life, and if I can answer it, I will. But if I can't answer it, I'm not going to prophesy. I'm not going to do that. Okay? So if you feel the need to talk to me and get personal guidance from me or deliverance, whatever it is, because I've cast out demons on Facebook, I've cast out demons on TikTok, even on YouTube, right? But Facebook and TikTok are the best places to talk to me one-on-one. If I pick you and invite you, you come on. But you have to follow me on Rosalind Solomon's Facebook. Then come and like Prophetic Mantle. You have to follow me on Rosalind Solomon, and you have to be invited. Because what I do is I pick and choose who follows me, right? And then once that happens, you can go on Prophetic Mantle. Or if you don't want to follow me on Rosalind Solomon, you don't have to, and you could just go on Prophetic Mantle. But your chances of being pulled up will be hard because I noticed Facebook will not allow you to be invited if you're not following me on Rosalind Solomon. right? And on TikTok, you need 1,000 followers to talk to me. At times, God allows people to come up. A lot of people will come up and they don't even have nowhere near 1,000 followers, and they're able to come up. But if you can't come up, you can always put your comments in the TikTok box, and I see them. Because what happens is the last 30 minutes before I get off, I start talking to people in the comments. I stop talking to people face to face. And on Facebook, I just continue to talk to people face to face. I'm going to be talking to people on Instagram. I don't know if they have a face-to-face on Instagram, but I will be able to answer your comments and pray for you and stuff like that, and do teaching on there. And on YouTube, that's the Nations channel, where I give the big prophecies. I do long teachings, sometimes an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours teachings. At times, I will pray for people on there. At times, I will answer maybe a prophetic word or a dream, but it won't be often, because that channel is going to be for teaching, big prophecies from God for the nations, right? That's basically what that channel is going to be. So if you really want to interact with me one-on-one, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram is your key. I have another channel called Prophetic Life Advice Show. I used to go on there and coach people for free for 3 minutes at a time. If I can squeeze that in the future, I'll start doing that again, but I'm not promising it, because I have a lot of platforms and I have stuff to do daily, in my personal life and things of such, So for now, we're going to be working with the TikTok one-on-one, Facebook's one-on-one, Instagram praying, dream interpretation, a little teaching, prophecy, YouTube, just the prophecy channel, and lots of teaching, not too much praying and prophesying and all that. Look for me for Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. But I will be teaching sometime on Instagram, and I will be teaching sometime on Facebook, and every blue moon I will be teaching on TikTok. But TikTok is basically going to be, and Facebook is basically going to be where you can talk to me one-on-one. And God talks to me a lot. So, I've had witches come on my TikToks, and he alerted me who they were, and I cut the call. I called some of them out. So this is for you witches and nefarious people. If you think you're going to come on my platforms and trick me, think again. Because my God is with me. He's with me, and he will let me know who you are. You'll get cut off, and you'll get in trouble with him. So I just wanted to come on here and alliterate these things for all of my 700-something thousand followers on YouTube, 20-something thousand on Facebook, 20-something thousand on TikTok, and going on 600 on Instagram, and 1,700 on the Prophetic Life Advice Show. I'm also on Rumble. I have plenty of videos on Rumble, but I haven't put any videos up on Rumble like in 6 months. But when I get time, I'll start putting a few videos, up there. I also have a radio show. It's called the Queen Topic Radio Show. And right now it's only 3 teachers on there. I have about 80 followers. I'm gonna start focusing on that and go back on that and have a weekly radio podcast for maybe an hour and 30 minutes. I plan on trying to start doing that again before the year is out. So as you can see, I'm very busy with a lot of platforms. So I can't talk to people personally, but you can reach me personally through the platforms that I just told you about. All right. So, and then it's going to come a day where I'm not even going to have that much time for all these platforms, because I'm going to be traveling and preaching so much. So you better enjoy me while you can. I told y'all a couple of years ago, things would change, and they have drastically, and they will continue to change, because God is an ever-changing God. Much love to you all. Thank you for your day and your time, and God bless you. And I look forward to helping many of you on my different platforms. And thank you for supporting my platforms, and share my platforms for more support. God bless you all. Shalom.